morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Elise Vidal here with Chris Berg. Did you have to wipe the tears away this morning?
Yeah, it was interesting today. Like when she was a kindergartner, back to school today here in Fargo. By the way, happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday.
It is.
Right?
It is Friday Eve. Yep.
So kindergarten, I remember walking out and like, ooh, this is weird. Like leaving her with somebody that we don't know and the whole day. But today she was pumped, and I was, you know, when she's pumped, I'm pumped. So it's like, oh, this is great. She was excited to go see her, you know, really good friend again, and so I had a totally different reaction.
What grade is she in this year?
Yeah,
that's that. Okay, that's what I thought. Here she is.
And here she is, back to school, of course, with Aji as her mom. The first thing this morning was, look at what I'm wearing, Daddy. So
that is adorable. We just learned that on Tuesday when we did our back to school fashion. The jumpsuits are. They're hot.
Thank you. You just took the word I was going to add. That's a jumpsuit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
very cute.
We don't have, you know, Lisa Badeau work budget for Versace stuff, but it is a jumpsuit.
And the little sneakers as well. How cute is she?
She's super excited. She's got the watch going and, you know, all that stuff. So it's the one thing that's, I think you can probably, in fact, did you hear that? You did?
What
right now at home, everyone's just like, the kids.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. You know what's funny, though, too, is I looked at that picture. I thought it was so cute. One of the guys here that works in sales, I said, oh, back to school today. And he said, yes, it was a fun morning, but I guess you can't take pictures when they go to middle school. It's like, oh, Dan, you didn't. He's like, I did. I was like, go stand by the school. I want to take a picture. And she said, Dad, there are already kids here. So I'm not going to say like a last name or anything. You probably know. But I thought, oh, my goodness, that's like a real thing. Already my daughter's going to be in fifth grade. She's like, Mom, don't embarrass me. And, oh, you know, like she still loves me. I'm not like totally not cool yet. But the embarrassing parents in front of friends, that's happening. It's a real thing.
Isabel hasn't gotten there. Like even this morning, you know, as you was like doing her hair in front of for the picture, and Isabella kind of just soaked it all in. But so somebody here that we work with,
he got the dad. Oh, my Marley.
That's so funny.
But West Fargo, I don't have any pictures yet because tonight is our back to school night, and West Fargo, we have a couple more days. We don't start till next Tuesday, but. Fargo going back, it's probably good that Fargo and West Fargo and Moorhead are different days because it's already kind of crazy. And then you're right, it's like parents are kind of like, but also, aren't you still just a little like, first day of school, you're just a little frazzled, a little, throws off your morning routine a little bit too.
It was so funny last night, you know, because we try to get to bed, Isabella to bed fairly early before the first day of school, but you know it's never going to happen because she's been up late all summer and it's her first day of school. And at one point, Isabella's like, Mom, and so Ozzy's like, yeah. She's like, I'm trying really hard to fall asleep, but so it was just one of those nights where, you know, she was amped. I'm sure hopefully by next week she'll be back in the groove, and I'm excited for you to Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, back to school. My girls are super excited to go back to school. They both have new jumpsuits to wear too, but especially my fifth grader, she just loves school. She's so social, and she loves school.
Is she?
She's been wanting to go back for a while. My first grader is like, just doesn't want to get up in the morning. So it doesn't matter if she's going to daycare or she's going to school. She just wants to sleep in, and maybe not as excited. But, you know, going back to school night might help too, because then they'll meet their cool new teachers, and elementary teachers are just my favorite.
Just to have fun, because we talked about this for you yesterday. We're like, you've been doing the school shopping for the clothes, but then it was like, oh, wait a second, I need actual like school supplies. Just for fun, have Marley with the teacher be like, okay, everyone take out your notebooks, and Marley's be like, we have notebooks? Like, but I look really good, right, teacher?
My mom said I didn't really need to learn. I just had to look good. Wouldn't that be funny if she said that? I would get, I'd be like, your mom needs to talk to the principal.
Oh, that would be so, she should just do it though, just to have fun, just to see the teacher's reaction.
Oh, I love back to school time. It's exciting. A new start to the new year, so good stuff.
Yeah.
And of course that means it's almost fall. You know, football.
Do you have to go there right away?
Pumpkin spice lattes. We think about those moms who, you know, drop off their kids in their Uggs and
go swing by the Bucks.
Yep. And well, here you go. Pumpkin spice latte returns on Tuesday. I'm saying this in a happy voice, but I'm not actually very excited about this because this really does mean fall. Jordan, who I work with on the Valley Today, loves fall. Loves pumpkin spice lattes. So He's super stoked about this. This is actually the 15th year that the coffee house is going to be serving pumpkin spice lattes. It makes sense. I feel like it's just, can you remember a time where there wasn't pumpkin spice lattes?
I can't, but
Candles.
It's almost heresy to drink a pumpkin spice in August, isn't it? And that's like, come on.
I feel like it, but I guess for me, since West Fargo doesn't start till Tuesday, it makes sense that after I drop off my kids at school, I go.
You can't do it, Boudreaux. Not in August. Wait till after Labor Day.
I'm still going to drink an iced latte.
Okay.
Last year, Bailey went to kindergarten, and I was a mess because she's my baby, and I cried in the school. I barely made it out of the claroom. I was like doing the, you know. And I went into the bathroom, I was just crying. I was doing the ugly cry. Jamie's like, you need to get out of the bathroom. You know, I had to squat to wipe because it was like kindergarten, Center Osgood. I was crying so much. And another friend of mine who's twins, her babies who are twins, was like, are you having a hard day? If you are, you should come meet me at Beans in West Fargo. We sat there, we cried, we drank our lattes. And I probably won't, I don't know if I'll cry this year, you know, because
now it's first grade for her,
first
right?
grade,
Yeah,
first grade. Kindergarten was, you know, the beginning of the end for my baby. No, I'm a mush bag. I probably will still cry a little bit.
I mean, that's sweet, though. I just think, so was she like, Mom, come on, like, go?
No, I tried to hide it from her. Oh, yeah, no, Bailey was not. You do see the kids, you know, every year, I feel like, that are, Mom, don't go, you know. But Bailey wasn't. She was like, she's already ready to go. She was not. My girls are very independent, not needing Mom to stay there at all. Actually, now that I think about it, they are getting more strict with like parents going into the classrooms and stuff and letting you stay and be like, but I want to, no, moms stay back.
I was one of those kids that was latched onto the leg.
Were
like
you?
First day of kindergarten, I was like, whoop. She's like, okay, I gotta go. I was like, no.
I do think that I see more boys.
Yeah,
being upset by the separation.
I can see that.
Girls are more excited to go sit and
I think girls just, they mature earlier.
Yep.
Guys are kind of like, I still need to go run into walls. And
yeah, I want to go play. It's not like you wanted to be with Mom, you wanted to go play. You didn't want to be at school. I don't know. Well, summer's not really officially over yet, even if you're drinking pumpkin spice lattes. However, this is another sign that the seasons are changing. The Great Minnesota Get Together is starting. Crews are busy doing those last-minute preps for the fair. And we've talked about this before. I have never been to the Minnesota State Fair. I love this, though. I read this earlier. Organizers and staffers say that the Minnesota State Fair is like a huge party where everyone arrives early, they stay late, and they make a huge mess. I believe it. And something about these cookies, everybody needs to have
Everyone talks about them.
Cookies and cold milk and everything you could imagine on a stick. So some year, maybe not this year, we're going to have to do North Dakota Today from this day.
Minnesota State Fair.
I know, like KARE 11, or probably all the stations, but KARE 11's the NBC affiliate in the Twin Cities. I know they have like, don't they have like a KARE barn?
They probably do.
You know, and they do like all of their shows out there. So
is it right in the cities, or where's that at?
It's just right in this North St. Paul is what we're hearing. So I don't know. I know there's a ton of entertainment, some pretty good concerts. I mean, I usually just go for the food when it comes to stuff like that, but fair rides, no one even really talks so much about fair rides.
I know, right? The food and the entertainment, and then, are you a big fair ride? Like, are you doing the big?
This year, I actually did some fair rides at I go to the fair in West Fargo, and I did a few. I couldn't do the zipper, but I did one where we flew up and like on our bellies, we swung around like crazy. I was preparing for my Blue Angels flight. I was like, I have to see if I can do this without getting sick or throwing up, and I did pretty well. Not as good as my 10-year-old who loves it, but anyway.
That is right.
We're also preparing for, I love this about fall, though. Some of the TV shows that we love are coming back. You know, you think that's usually in like September, October. Are you a fan of The Big Bang Theory? I like that show. I was just watching reruns last night. I like when I watch it,
but I hardly ever see it.
Well, sounds like it's coming to an end. I think we have a little clip here.
Will you marry me?
Oh. Wow. We've been waiting for that to happen. Oh, you don't? Okay, well, that's Dr. Sheldon Cooper. Of course, we've been wanting to know if he was going to get married. The crew of the Big Bang Theory, they announced this upcoming 12th season is going to be the last. Wow. I do love this one. I can watch it with my kids. My husband likes it. It's, you know, there's very few shows. I sound like an old lady when I say that. I realize it because there's not a lot of shows. I love like CSI and Law and Order and those.
Right,
you can't watch those with your
yeah.
kids, but Big Bang Theory you can. I've also been watching a lot of
All
America's
in
Got
the Family,
Talent.
the Jeffersons.
Why not? So September 24th, that's also the beginning of the end for the Big Bang Theory. I can't believe you don't watch that. You got to catch up. You just didn't ever get into it?
I never
or
really
just...
got into it. I hear it's super funny, and I love one of the actors on there. It was from Christmas Vacation, so obviously I got a soft spot for him there. But the other part that's hard for me is like even just that little clip right there. I cannot hear that voice and not think of Home and the little, remember the movie Home with the little Martian guys?
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, so like I hear that voice and I go right away to the little
okay.
purple pink dude.
Well, there's a spin-off now from, there's Little Sheldon Cooper as well, so maybe that's why this show can be done, because now they have a spin-off of this show, and there's always a spin-off, Chris. It will never really end. And as I say, I never watch the current episodes hardly. I always watch like the reruns and the repeats on, I don't even know what channels I'm finding them on.
It's so funny too, because you want to be like, oh, Hollywood, it's like filled with creatives, and these people are, and they're like, nah, they just pretty much like do runoffs and spin-offs.
Spin-offs, that's true. Let's say that's like my Law and Orders and SVUs and CSIs. They're all
yeah,
like
they're
CSI
like New
Miami.
Orleans,
every single, so we got a good thing going. We're going to keep it going. Okay, I know you don't like when I get too emotional on the show, but oh my goodness, I love Pink.
And I would love for you to have you be super emotional. Yeah, can you do the ugly cry that you talked about?
That I talk about with my, I almost did today. So Pink is like just one of my favorite artists because of like her as a person outside of just her amazing voice. Her kindness and her motherly instincts is perfect when moms are kind of sad their kids went back to school. Her motherly instincts shine pretty bright when the singer was doing a concert. I think she was like in Austria or Australia, somewhere overseas. And there she is. She's up on stage. She stopped singing in the middle of her concert, got down on the floor because she had actually read a poster from one of the fans standing down on the floor, and it read, "I'm 14 years old and I lost my beautiful mom just last month. I would love a hug, please." So she's singing. Pink reads this, and look at that. She goes down and actually gives her a hug, takes some selfies.
That's awesome.
Autographs her arm, I believe. It's like, and then this is the best part. Oh, not that part. I know, look at, and Pink is, it just makes me love her even more, like, you know, being a mom and an artist. Anyway, when she went back up on stage, she said to all of her fans, okay, everyone call your mom. Or, you know, whether it was like during the concert or after the call your mom and let's dance this off. But you know, that was, you know, yesterday we talked about Katy Perry having someone, you know, propose up on stage. That was, I think, a little more planned. This was just Pink being like,
but she
that
just did
touched
that all...
her heart. She just read it,
nice.
Went down there, hugged her, and then like, okay, let's go back on with the show. She's amazing. So she's coming. I went to her concert in Fargo when she was here last. Did you see Pink when she was here?
No.
It was like a Cirque du Soleil show. She was swinging. It was amazing. And I think she's coming back in May. I think she'll be back again. So
you'll have to report from the Pink show.
I will. It's going to be good stuff. Oh, Pink. How awesome is that story?
I'm kind of excited for this one. So apparently a new single has just been released or has been found or whatever between Mick Jagger and I love me some Carly Simon. Like,
because you're so vain.
Do we have a clip? Do we have a clip of this?
Just kidding. Yes.
It's funny, funny, funny. Yeah, love can make you change.
I like that.
I want to hear the whole thing, but yeah, you bring up a great point. Carly Simon, famous for the "You're So Vain" song, and everyone says it's about Mick, but I don't know if she's ever really admitted that, has she?
I don't know if she has either. And I like that we don't really know.
I love that.